Kool TV proudly presents Kentucky Christian University Soccer as the Kool Hits Sports Network brings you coverage of the KCU Knights live from Grayson, Kentucky. Now let's head to the pitch for the pregame show and KCU Soccer live on Kool TV.
And a pleasant good afternoon from Knights Stadium here in the heart of the parks, Grayson, Kentucky. Welcome into the pregame show here on Kool TV. James Carrier, happy to have you along with us here as the Kentucky Christian University Knights welcome in Breanu out of Georgia. Breanu comes in with a record of 2-2. They started the season off with a pair of wins over Point and Union. They fell last time out against Pikeville, and then their first game of the season started off in a shortened game that was due to a weather delay. They lost at Faulkner 1-0. So can they bounce back here and right the ship after falling to Pikeville on the 11th? Another weather-delayed game. We'll see how things play out. For Kentucky Christian University, they come in with a record of 1-4. They won the season opener against Grace Christian 2-0. Haven't scored a goal since. They lost 9-0 to Columbia International, 8-0 to Oakland City, 17-0 to Truett McConnell, and then here Wednesday night they fell 6-0 to Montreat. So the Knights have to figure out a way to get a ball in goal, and they've got to start off with a tough team here today against Breanu. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll meet our starting lineups and get you ready for first kick. Breanu and KCU here in this Saturday afternoon AAC conference matchup. We continue after this on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care. 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus. Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
Back here at Knight Stadium as we get you set for Kentucky Christian University and the Breanu Golden Tigers as we welcome you back to the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table. Beautiful afternoon, but very warm here in Grayson as we flirted with what we thought was the start of fall. And then all of a sudden, Mother Nature stuck its teeth out and said, I'm not done just yet. 82 degrees today. It feels more like 88. We're going to push up close to 90 by the end of the game this afternoon. And then, of course, out on the turf playing surface, you add about 10 degrees to that. So we're going to push. By the time we finish out, we'll be right at about 90 degrees. We do have a nice breeze in the air, though, so that does help things a little bit. A easterly breeze around 10 miles an hour at times. So we get a few gusts heavier than that, but that'll certainly help keep things cooler today. But the war of attrition of which team is better acclimated to the heat and the conditions that they're going to have to deal with here with 90 minutes of soccer will certainly be on display here today to see which one can come out of here with a victory. Looking ahead for KCU, they head to St. Andrews on Wednesday, then return back home next Saturday against Columbia International University. That game will not be on the stream due to football home opener that weekend. So we will not have the call of that game, but we will be back with you when they return back home on October the 2nd against Tennessee Wesleyan, and then Toccoa Falls College on Saturday, October the 5th. Again, if it's your first time with us here on Kool TV, hit that subscribe button. If you see something you like, give us a thumbs up. Hit that bell if you want to, and that gives you an alert each time that new material comes out. Let me make a correction there. I was flipping around my screens. I just gave you the schedule for Breanu. Let me go back through KCU's. That's my mistake. I was looking at the wrong tab. KCU back here Saturday. They'll play 10 o'clock that morning against Bryan, Tennessee at Union Commonwealth next Wednesday. Then that game will be here at KCU, 5 o'clock first kick, and then against Reinhardt on the 28th. They go to Bluefield on the 2nd, and then they'll play Pikeville here on October the 5th. So we'll go through that a couple times this evening as we go through here with the broadcast.
Soccer match between the Breanu University and your KCU Knights.
So both teams making their way out onto the field. So as they do these starting lineups, we'll step aside for a break for that and the national anthem. When we return, we'll play some soccer when we return after this here on Kool TV.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
Number 3, Kaylin Cowdell. Number 7, Daniela Jean Pierre. Number 12, Aubrey Logan. Number 16, Cheyenne Miley. Number 17, Amelia Lucas. Number 20, Lacey Boyd. Number 21, Morgan Ray. Number 22, Kayla Maupin. And number 25, Bailey Lewis. The Lady Knights are coached by Joshua Miller and assisted
So
by...
our starting lineups again, first for the Golden Tigers of Breanu. Zariah Gonzalez-Galano will be in the net. She'll be in the green jersey today. Riley Acker, Sophia Schweitzer, Clara Zetas, Jocelyn Bautista, Madison Kitson, Shane King. That'll be Cheyenne King, I believe. And then Ziomara Laura will finish things out for the visitors out of Georgia. For KCU, Hope Oxier in the keep. It'll be the keep, the senior out of Paintsville. Elise Sparks, Caitlin Cottle, Daniela Jean Pierre, Aubrey Logan, Cheyenne Manley, Amelia Lucas, Lacey Boyd, Morgan Ray, Caleb Maupin, and Bailey Lewis. Knights will be in the gray jerseys with the impossible red stripes. The numerals on the front are impossible to see. You can barely make out the stuff on the back because they are in black with outlined in white, which helps somewhat. Breanu in black jerseys today with gold letters and numerals. And in the sun, those things become a beast to see. I've yet to see the back of one of the jerseys. Yeah, a big gold number on the back of the jersey. So we'll try to keep you abreast on these as we go through here today. Happy to have everyone along with us here on the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table. As KCU and Breanu ready to roll. Breanu will have the soccer ball first, starting in at midfield, working right to left as I view it here, the same as you on your television screen, watching in from home. Two keeps ready to go. 45 minutes on the clock, and we are ready for soccer as soon as our head referee gives us the thumbs up to play. Looks like we've got something on the far sideline that is holding us up, so not certain the. Now we're ready to roll. And off we go. Breanu immediately tries to take it down the far sideline. KCU turns it around. Jean-Pierre finds it at her feet. She'll try to push up the left side. Goes between the legs. Had a moment to try to push it through, but can't do anything with it as the Golden Tigers will work it up the far edge. Zetas pushes it out in front. That's out to Bautista, and Auxier with a great save on the near side here to keep it scoreless. Ball out at midfield. Jean-Pierre rolls it near side. Stepping two on the back line there for the Golden Tigers is Abby Toscani. Throw in comes up the near side. One out of the air ball, Bautista. Caitlin Cottle steps two. The Knights have it, starting a push up the middle, and then has it taken away. That was Elise Sparks that started it. Now down the far sideline. A run for the Golden Tigers. Down outside the 6, across the middle, off to the leg, and a touch through. Ball at the edge and turned away on the back row. What a great save there by KCU. That was Cheyenne Manley, the Knights center back. Take a look at this one on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. As Bridget Swinga-Padron had almost an empty net as it was a 1v1 with Auxier, and Auxier was able to get a finger on it to deflect it, and it just started spinning right to the right upright, and Manley, the sophomore, was able to get there and kick it away. So a dangerous moment early on for KCU, but the defense holds tall on the backside, and we stay scoreless. Auxier didn't get a lot on that one as it barely got out to the 20-yard line. Knights play it forward, though. Golden Tigers swipe it away, back out near midfield. Schweitzer plays it down into the middle. Look it off this side on the right side this time. That's Laura. Logan with the ball, works it off to the far sideline, trying to get it to Jean-Pierre. The Golden Tigers defense stout so far. Want to get up the right side. There's Ray that takes it away. Now a ball boomed up that right side, and it gives the Golden Tigers a run again out of that right corner. And a player goes down after a direct hit. That was a big swing of the leg from Madison Kitson. And as soon as she made contact, it caught the KCU player up around the head area, and she instantly went down. Injury timeout. We'll step out. We're back after this on Kool TV.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
Back here in Grayson, as the player that went down was Elise Sparks. She was helped to the sideline by the certified medical training staff. So back underway we go. Down inside the box, ball rolled out, and it'll be a throw-in coming up the far side. Sandra, I'm going to give you props because I've been doing KCU athletics this is my third year now, and no one has ever corrected me saying Breanu. So Bruna is what you're telling me, and if that's correct, please let me know there in the chat screen. I've never had anyone say it was anything different. We've always called it Breanu. So thank you for dropping that in there and letting us know. So Bruna, if that's correct, let me know. Again, there's sometimes you have to go with what you get from the best that you can come up with, and that's not always correct. But we will push on with the correct information that we have, and hopefully that is correct moving forward. So back underway, the Golden Tigers working up the far sideline. Here's Acker. Down in that right corner again. Kenton just outside the 6, and that one's touched out across the end line, and we're going to get a corner kick coming up for the Golden Tigers. Again, if you're joining us online, drop us a message in the chat box. Let me know where you're tuned in from today. Always fun to connect with the audience and see what part of the United States or sometimes outside the United States that fans are tuned in watching their favorite player. Good ball down on the far side, but it goes over top of the goal and out of bounds. Had a good high boom to it, just could not bend it back in. To put that in perspective, though, there is a very stiff wind blowing down the field out of the east end zone toward the west end zone. That's the end zone right now that the Golden Tigers are attacking on. Ball one out of the air out near the 35-yard line. They'll do a drop. That goes back to Schweitzer. 2 on as the Knights swipe it away on the near side. Looking back up, trying to get a run going. Nothing happening, though. Near side to Scotty. That one tips out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in coming up for the visitors. Happy to Scotty. Quick drop at the feet of Acker. That'll day down in the far corner. Jean Pierre gets it across her feet. She's down outside the 6. Slams on the brakes, tries to turn it back around to center it. Wanted to drop it out top, but it's swiped away as Acker stepped 2. And a big opportunity there by the Knights. So now Brunel, that run down that right-hand side. Here's Kitson. Down inside the 18, attacking at Oxier. A nice touch and a blown opportunity there on a ball right in front of the goal. Take a look at this one on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. A beautiful ball as she was feeding it to Bautista. Bautista was wide open and got under it just slightly, and it airmails over top of the crossbar. Sandra, thank you again. Tuned in down in Texas. Sandra Cavejos. Big bounding ball out near midfield. Acker will take it and drop it off to the far side. Breanu has been really good at working that right side. They've had some great opportunities at the net. A very big missed opportunity there with a ball that beat the goalie from Kitson down inside the 6, and Bautista just got up underneath it, has rolled up her foot and over top of the crossbar. Here's a ball centered up, played off the chest, right in the middle, 2 on there as they take it away from Zetas. Knights work it on the near side as Maupin tries to keep it away, but it'll be a throw-in coming up for the visitors. Still scoreless. Just at 9 minutes gone here in the opening half. Acker on the top. She'll put the foot to it, swipe it toward the left upright, and right there is Oxier who scoops it off the turf in the mitts, and we stay scoreless here as we go across the 36-minute mark. Big ball. Jean-Pierre plays it down, but she can't control it. That'll roll off to Zetas. Down, it's off to that right side. Here comes Kitson. Kitson down inside the 18, chips it to the back post. Got that one to bend a little bit too far. Stepping to, though, is Laura. She'll turn it back out top to Acker. Back to the right side, a big swing. That one's turned away by the Knights. Two on the ball, and a whistle and a foul against KCU. As Ziomara Laura gets tangled up in between the pair of Knights, and a free kick coming up for the Golden Tigers. So Abigail Minjavar will send it forward for her team. 10 minutes gone here in the opening half. Looking through, it goes off the head of Lacey Boyd. And across the end line, that's going to be a corner kick. That's a ball that Oxier really needed to get to and couldn't do so. So another corner kick coming up this time. Let's see if Breanu makes the adjustment after the wind on the last one. Bennett over top of the crossbar, never gave him an opportunity to go into the net. Acker will have it teed up. This time a really good ball to the back post. Plays it all the way over the top of the head of Bautista. Jean-Pierre tried to play it down, and then a ball caroms off of a KCU player just outside the 6. Manley turns it away, and then a big swing of the leg from way out deep. And they're going to get another corner kick as that one skips off the gloves of Oxier. And they'll try it again from this right side. They're going to bring Minjavar up this time for the kick rather than Acker. So 3 corner kicks already in the contest for the Golden Tigers. Good ball across the face, trying to crash on the back post there was Zetas, but it goes through, missing her leg. And will be a goal kick coming up for the Knights. That was a beautiful ball by Minjavar. Just missing the target there, trying to crash on the back post. But that one, if they made the connection with the player coming down there of Zetas, that was an easy goal. So Lacey Boyd sends it down the far sideline. It'll trickle out of bounds and a throw-in coming up on the far edge. Acker settles at her feet. Breanu will play it negative. Trying to set up a push. Again, it has been that right side, working it up to Madison Kitson, who's really gotten things going. Had a beautiful ball played out in the front of the net, and Bautista had it roll up her foot, and she airmailed it in an open goal. Here's Acker. There's the big ball down that right-hand side. Kitson's out in front. She's got to get there and settle it out of the right corner. Loses it off her foot for just a second, now settles it outside the 18. She'll chip it out top, down the center. Here's a big swing over top of the crossbar. That was from Laura. Take a look at it on the Grayson Sport Against Instant Replay. That was a good-looking ball. As they got the drop there to Laura, a one-touch and just high of dropping in there with a goal. So Lacey Boyd, the defender out of Boyd County. Again, a ball won by the Golden Tigers. Zitas, so trying to play it down to Kitson on that right side. She's got 2 on now. Centers it back up, trying to push it through. Doesn't get it there, though. Back row on the defensive, Caitlin Cottle tries to settle it down as her and Jean Pierre playing those forward positions and almost play a lot of defense on that back row. Or on that front row, I should say, because a lot of balls never get back up that way. Here's Kitson down in that right corner again. Back out to Zitas. Inside the 18. Ball crossing the face of the 6, and it's turned away by Manley, but it'll go out of bounds on the near side. Across the end line, another corner kick coming up. So Ziamara Laura will tee this one up. So 4 corner kicks. We've had 3 different players take them. Laura, one hopper this side off the front outside edge of the net, and a goal kick for the Knights. 15 minutes gone. We're scoreless. Brunel's had 2 opportunities of goals. Kitson had one that just missed, and then another one that she got down inside the 6, pulled the goalkeeper away, left it for Bautista, who was crashing down the back post, and Bautista just missed the opportunity and a misfire and an easy goal. Here's Bautista down on the left side trying to chase that one down, and it'll scurry across the end line and a goal kick coming up. Knights sit at 1-4 on the season. Breanu at 2-2. They had her offsides theirs too, so that's the reason the ball comes back out at the 10. Kicking into a head when there is Boyd. She got a really good swing on that one to get it all the way back across midfield. That was a good kick into a stiff wind now as the wind's actually shifted and blowing across the field behind our backs. You can probably hear the wind in the microphone. It is howling up here on top of the press box for the moment. Here's Acker. Rolls one through. Got too stiff as nobody released, and actually able to settle it down as she takes it back inside the 18, and she'll put it in play off of the foot. Knights trying to work it up the far side. Here's Kitson. Ahead of steam outside the 18. Lost that one off of her foot as she tried to touch it across. She had swing up a drawn that was coming down the near post and just did not get the connection to make it go home. Menjivar backpedaling as Jean Pierre comes up and applies pressure. Nice little 1-2 punch right there. Nice movement by the Golden Tigers using a little triangle. Now they'll send it near side. Bautista had to hold up as she was offsides right about the time she went to kick. So she slams on the brakes to get back onside, and that allowed her not to get out in front to get to that ball. Booming kick there by Oxier. 50-50 ball at midfield off the face of Acker. Jean-Pierre settles, tries to drop. There's nobody there. She was looking toward Aubrey Logan. They didn't make the connection. Now Bautista settles it down in the left corner just outside the 18. Crosses across the face. Has a player trailing. And it takes a big high hop off of her chest, and Manley steps to and clears it out. She'll bring it out to Caitlin Cottle. Cottle too much on it as she'll tick it away, and the Golden Tigers are right back on the attack. Good job there on the back line by Amelia Lucas stepping to, but Acker quickly steps in. .27 minutes left to go in the opening half, still scoreless. KCU has been on the defense for much of the opening half. Throw down the near side. Laura settles it off the chest with one on. Nice ball as she plays through to Bautista on the left edge. Manley applying pressure. Looking for Laura. Chip is chipped away. She'll settle and drop on the backside to Toscani, and she'll go right back to her. Turns it across the front of the 18. Now Zitas goes with a left-footed kick and just off the left upright. Nice settle there by Zitas as you see it again on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. Just get it to bend the way that you typically see those balls bend from a left-footed kicker from that edge. And it stays wide of the upright, and we remain scoreless. We're now 2-2 on the season. Lost 1-0 to Faulkner to open the season. Rolled off 2 wins following that, over Point 2-0, and then Union 3-0. Lost to Pikeville last Wednesday, 1-0 at home down in Kennesaw, Georgia. They'll go to St. Andrews on Wednesday, then return home next Saturday at 5 o'clock against Columbia International. Knights will head to Athens, Tennessee, and Tennessee Wesleyan on Wednesday. We'll be here on Saturday against Bryan. That's part of a men and women's doubleheader. Women's game starts at 10 o'clock. Men's scheduled for 12:30. 3 consecutive home games starting next Saturday for the women. As the following Wednesday, they'll have Union, and then on the 28th, Reinhardt comes to town. Here's Jean-Pierre with a nice move out in front. Settles it up, tries to come to the right, loses it off of her foot for a moment. A great play there by Schweitzer. And she's got heavy pressure now outside the 18, trying to get loose. She gets tripped up as she loses the ball. We play on. Jean-Pierre looking for a foul. None was given. That was one of those borderlines. If it did go down, it was going to be right at the edge of the box, too. Here's Kitson out in front on the right side. Plays it down inside the 18, sizing up the goalie. Tries to chip it to the top bar and just over top of the goal off the upright of the football goal post. And a goal kick coming up for the Knights. In for Breanu, Sophia Cavazos. A couple of subs. Well, one just now checking in for KCU. There was 2 got there, but the other one didn't get an opportunity. Sophia Friend coming in. And now the other one does get to check in. They're going to bring another forward in. So she stands up so I can see her back. I will give you who that player is as she laces up those bright pink cleats. I totally dig those. I'm a guy that loves pink. We've got a lot of pink in the arsenal, so pink cleats are certainly on the top of my list. That player that drops in now for the Knights is Taylor Allen. Scoreless as we go across the 23-minute mark. Near side Bautista. Down inside the 18 from the left. Goes with the left foot. Back post. Crashing in there off the knee. Skies high. It'll check up outside the 6. Manley heads it away. Laura will settle outside the 18 on the left edge. She'll put it in the air across the face of the 6, and right there's Oxier, who flies in and puts the mitts to it and keeps this game scoreless. On the other end, Allen trying to chase it down as her and Jean-Pierre had a run going, but again, ball goes way too far out and they couldn't play it down. Here's Bautista trying to chip through. Gets it out in front. Kitson. She'll have it on the right side on a 2-on-1. She'll put a foot to it. A nice job there by Lacey Boyd to knock that one down. Take a look at this one. That was a perfect ball on a 2v1, and Boyd played it just enough to take it away from Kitson's on her attack as she got her foot out there and knocked it away. It will be a corner kick, but what a heck of a play there by the sophomore out of Boyd County in Lacey Boyd. That's where you see an extension of your goal. When you have your center back that can deflect a ball like that, backpedaling, and take away what was a almost assured opportunity. And what a header that we get there as we get our first goal of the ball game on a corner kick. Beautiful ball out of the near side corner. I believe that was Laura. We'll double check on this in just a moment. It's hard to tell with the numbers. I'll verify in just a second. I believe that was who it was that put it in. So Breanu grabs the 1-0 lead as we go back underway. Yeah, that was Mara on the kick. It was the goal. They're saying Bautista, though. I'm trying to look at the replay here. Give me just 1 second. I'm trying to verify this. It's definitely not Bautista because Bautista's got her hair kind of up in a bun. That was definitely Laura, excuse me, that had that goal. They've got the goal and the assist backward on the live stats. So 20 minutes to go in the opening half. We're now with the 1-0 lead. You know, something I've said, and it's not poking at either one of these two teams. It is soccer in general. Something I've never understood about the jerseys is the numbers are so difficult to see. You know, with Breanu, they've got the big gold letters on the back, but again on the front, you've got all of this gold that just goes together, and especially when it's sunny, you can't hardly see it. Like right now I'm looking down with a naked eye. I cannot make out hardly any of the numbers on the front. You cannot make any number out on KCU's. I do a lot of stuff for Marshall as well, and their jerseys are ridiculous. Green and white stripes with a black outline and no block inside. And it's, you know, as a broadcaster, you have to live by your eyes. You have to be able to see who you're talking about. And if you can't see the numbers, it makes it difficult to identify people. And you're stuck with having to identify based off of what color cleats are they wearing, what's their hair look like. You know, I had to go to the hair there on the goal to determine which one scored that last goal for Breanu. Part of the job, though. Bautista tries to take that one off the left edge, and it'll be a goal kick coming up for the Knights. Sub coming on for the Golden Tigers. As you listen to Greet, we'll check in. So Zimara Laura with the goal at the 24th minute. And that's where we stand at the moment. Here's a big ball coming down. 50-50 ball, one out of the air by the Golden Tigers. Jean-Pierre settles it at her feet with 3 on, tries to poke it through all 3 of them, and it just caroms backward. Again, it's no secret when you come in against KCU, Daniela Jean-Pierre, she's the one that you want to get the ball to if you're a Knights player. And defenses recognize that very quickly. There is nowhere on the field that she goes without somebody chasing her. She could take a break and go to the concession stand. Somebody's going to escort her there. She's the best ball handler. She has a great leg. She can do so much with the ball. But the other side of it is that teams recognize what her abilities are, and they just play suffocating defense around her to where every time that the ball gets at her feet, she's looking at 1, 2, sometimes 3 players that converge on her. Big throw in up the far sideline. Breanu steps 2. Acker will take a drop. Menjivar brings it near side. This is kind of where the Golden Tigers have started. They'll work to the left and then send that ball through on the right. Here's a rolling ball out in front. The Greek giving chase, but it's going to go across the line of the 18 and into the keeper for the Knights. A good idea there with the through ball. Just couldn't make the hook up. Good ball there by Oxier. High bounding ball that King tried to play down, couldn't do so. Menjivar will settle on the far side next to the Knights bench. Kingston's been the kingpin so far, though. She's played some really nice balls off that right edge into the corner. This game very easily could be 2-3-0. Here's a ball up the near side by the back line as Toscani was looking for Cavellos and could make the connection. Toscani drops into the center. Acker will settle. Playing it down to that right side. That's Kingston. Can she get there is the question. Trying to get there and just a little bit late on the break. A really good idea because there was nobody over there with her. That ball may have been a little bit wind aided because that wind's been swirling. It's been kind of going down the field parallel to the playing surface, and then it shifts just slightly, and when it does, it blows more toward the scoreboard. And I think that was a ball there because right as she kicked it, the wind had swirled around. That ball got just a little bit of air behind it and was pushed over to that other side. That's one of the things on a soccer field, too, is having to learn how to adjust to a stiff wind at your back. Really good ball poked through. Boyd giving chase down in the corner and a greet. Turns it across the end line, but right there is Oxier who puts the mitts to it. You could take a swing on a normal kick from 20 yards and you get wind aided, you could back up and take that same swing from probably 30 yards. And that normal kick that you would take from 20 airmails the crossbar, will get 10 yards. There's a one-hopper off the foot of Cavezos. Really good job there with a settle and a turn to the net. So Oxier's been busy the last 5 minutes. But so far, only the one goal that's popped through, and that was off the corner kick on the ball to Laura. Trying to play a little 1-2 game as swing up a drone. Could not hook up with Kingston. Now back to Laura in between. Nice poke through. Giving chase is Nakrit. But did not get there, and we'll get a foul as and that's the correct call. She got held as she went through, and that's one of the things with soccer. You get a delayed whistle. And the thing is what the official did there, he let the play continue to see if the goal went home. If the goal did not go home or if they continue to push, you don't stop play. You don't interrupt something that's working for a team that the foul occurred against. Then when the play stops and they did not get the outcome, then they stop and come back to it. And here's a great ball off the left foot that just goes over top of the crossbar and a goal kick coming up. That was Zitas that went with the left foot there, trying to go top shelf. That's one of the, as I was talking with the fouls, that's something that a lot of fans that maybe you call yourself a casual fan against the game of soccer, they get really frustrated because we live in a microwave society. Everything has to be now. And you see something happen the same like if you would see in a basketball game or a football game where it draws a flag or a whistle, and you don't get that. You know, you may have the official on the sidelines that hold their flag up. That's signifying, hey, I have a call. But if our lead official who's in the center sees that a run is in play or a foul occurred, but it didn't slow the change of play or change of possession, they'll let it play on. And then all of a sudden, if it does result in a change of possession because of what happened in that foul, then they can stop play and reward the free kick, which is what happened there on that ball that made it down inside the 6. And then after it rolled across the end line, because she did not get there, it was because of the foul that happened outside the 18. Approaching 12 minutes to play in the opening half. Lone goal in the game so far from Zio Mariah. Let me try this again. Zio Mariah Laura off the corner kick by the Golden Tigers. Nice little touch up top there by Swinga Padron. Boyd will poke it out on the far side. It'll be a throw-in coming up. Again, if you're just joining us here on Kool TV, drop me a message there in the chat box. Let me know where you're watching from. I'll give you a shout-out during the broadcast. Also, if it's your first time with us, hit that subscribe button. If you see something you like, give us a thumbs up. Hit that bell. We'll alert you each time we put out new material here on the channel. Again, Kool TV, the exclusive home of Knights Athletics. Near side, Cavazos gets spun to the turf, and that's certainly going to be a foul as they'll get that one against Bailey Lewis, the left back out of Fleming County, the senior. Knights football will be at home next Saturday for the first time this season. Been on the road for the first 3 weeks. So we'll be here with the call of that game. Spencer Hutchinson will be in to bring you Knights football. Ball to the top shelf. And right there's Oxier who puts the mitts on it on the fingertip grab. She timed her jump up perfectly on that one and was able to go up and bring it down and keep it 1-0. There's Jean Pierre. Tries to poke it through off of Menjivar. She's dribbling into 2 players, though, and eventually it's taken away. Knights win it off the far side, down in the left corner. As Taylor Isaac had it for a moment, and it's swiped away quickly as Kingston applied pressure and then tried to jump back up there in that forward position to take off on another run down the right side. Jean Pierre want to go with a little 1-2 there to Isaac. But the 2 can't make the hookup, and it's the throw-in for the visitors. And then a bad throw-in on a high hop goes right over top of the head of Kingston, and right back to the Knights it goes. It's approaching 9 minutes left to play here in the opening half. 1-0, Breanu in front. Jean Pierre has it taken off of her feet. The Greet out in front, settles at midfield with heavy pressure from Manley behind. Laura battling for position, plays it off of her head, settles it at her feet. Nice job there. She'll take a negative drop. Nice trying to play up with a little bit of pressure now. They've got it in their half of the offensive side. And just trying to play forward and cannot make the connection. Jamie McMahon watching from Darien, Georgia. His daughter, Maddie McMahon, number 13. Thanks for tuning in. Not familiar where Darien is, though. I'm pretty familiar with a lot of the landscape of Georgia, but don't connect with Darien. I love Georgia. It's a beautiful state. My great uncle used to live just outside of Atlanta in Douglasville. Beautiful little community there. Athens, and of course, I'm a giant golfer, so of course, you know, Augusta is going to be there in my heart as well. But the azaleas in Georgia in the springtime, probably one of my favorite things. My uncle, when he had his farm there outside of Douglasville, had covered in azaleas, and they were so beautiful. We'd go down and visit in April. And you always get all of the foliage down there was always about a month earlier than here, so we'd go down early in April, and you'd see all the flowers in bloom, the tulips, the azaleas. Brings back a lot of memories from the kid side of me. A couple of subs coming on for the Golden Tigers. Kai Tabul checking in. And for KCU, Caitlin Cottle returning. Just south of Savannah, thank you. There's Jean Pierre with pressure on from accurate midfield. Big booming ball out near midfield, and stepping to as Menjivar kicks it down that far side. Boyd will turn it away before Kingston can get to. Approaching the 6-minute mark, left to go here in a smooth-moving first half. Been a really good first half of play between these two teams. Knights' defense has been really good. The lone X factor so far has been a corner kick. Ziomara Laura poked in with the header. Nice job on the near side. Cavazos takes it away just outside the 18 on the left edge. Tried to turn it across the 18 and has it taken off of her foot there by Lucas. Ball off that right edge, and KCU's back line will just turn that one away. That was Kayla Maupin. Cameron Crawford says he's tuned in from Uganda. Okay. Nice ball down inside the 18, trying to go across the face of the 6. Missed the connection. The Knights defense clear it from the back line. Here's Laura. Drops it off near side. Cavazos. Nice header as she put it down inside the 18, and the Creek couldn't make the connection in the direction she wanted it to go to, but that was a beautiful ball that she fed to her. And the Creek just did not get it to turn the way she wanted it to go. 5 minutes to play in the half. Breanu in front 1-0. On the Laura goal at the 24th minute. Off the header from the corner kick. Ball gets away. Cavazos settles on the near sideline. Swings it back into the middle. Crete playing with pressure in the 18. Gives it to Laura. Now swing a Padron. Down inside to Laura. Laura goes to the left and to the right. And she finishes for the goal. She settled it from the left, went to the right on a perfectly placed ball from Swinga Padron, and just got that bend inside the upright to give Breanu a 2-0 lead here with 4:21 to go in the half. The defense sucked across to the side to pick up Bridget Swinga Padron. And when they did that, that left Ziomara Laura wide open. And all she had to do was settle and put a nice swing on a ball for the second goal of the game. Trying to play it down in the near corner, giving chase as Cavazos can't get there. It'll be a throw-in coming up for the Knights. So the downside for KCU is it's played a really good defensive first half. Just a couple of balls that fell the way that it needed to for the Golden Tigers. But in a season that you've played 5 games and you've only found the back of the net twice, every goal just seems like it piles another 500-pound weight on your back of not being able to do anything positively when you fall behind early in a contest like this. Here's Kingston down inside the 18 on a nice ball. Chips it near side and could not get it up where she wanted it. Had a player streaming right down the middle, as that was Nagreet. Kingston made a nice move out on the outside of the 18 there. Chet tuned in from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Greatly appreciate the compliment there. And yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Sometimes high school is even worse than college. Acker trying to settle, does so in front of her bench. So we have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the opening half. 2-0. Golden Tigers in front. Here's Laura with a nice move. Shifty. Drops it to the Nagreet. Nagreet down inside the 18. Goes to the left foot. But a nice mitt save there by Oxier. And we stay at 2-0. Just knifing her way through as she ran around the defense. Nagreet with a nice settle. Two minutes to go in the opening half. Menjivar turns it up the far sideline. Kingston will settle in front of the Knights bench. Swing up a drone. Drops it off. Golden Tigers will bring it to the near side. Toscani drops it off now to Laura. Looking for that runner up front. Searching to the right. There it is. They get it out to Kingston. She stayed on side. Now she's out in front. She's got a 1v1 with the goalie. She'll go past her and put it in the back of the net. Beautiful ball there. So Kingston makes it 3-0 with 1:26 to go. So you hear about in soccer a lot. You get goals that come quickly after one goes down. And that's exactly what's happened here for Breanu, is 2 goals that follow within about 2.5 minutes of each other. And it's all of a sudden it's 3-0 with just over 1 minute left to go here in the first half. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll check all the numbers from this one. So Knights throw in from the far side, almost down in the far corner. Kingston turns it down. Swing a Padron, brings it out top. Laura flies in, ball caroms away, and we'll get an inadvertent handball off the arm of Laura. So 18 seconds left to go, a goal kick, or excuse me, a free kick coming up for KCU. Lacey Boyd will put it on the turf, and this should be the final seconds of the first half of play. And there's the horn, and there's the half. Breanu leads it 3-0 at the half. We'll break it down when we return after this on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. Clark, let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pop and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
3-0 at the half. Breanu in front of KCU. Let's take you back through how things went down. It was the 24th minute as Zimara Laura put in the corner kick off the header from Jocelyn Bautista. That made it 1-0 for the Golden Tigers. In the 41st minute, Jocelyn Bautista finished at the goal on an empty net. That made it 2-0. And then just under 3 minutes after that, Madison Kiston comes off the right edge on an assist by Swinga Padron. Puts it in the corner of the net. 3-0 is where we stand here at the half for the visitors. Looking at the numbers, Breanu with 18 shots, 8 of them have been on goal. Several have sailed just over top of the crossbar due to the wind that we've got today. 6 corners, 3 offsides have been whistled for 1 foul. KCU without any shots, 5 saves by the keep, 3 have been whistled for 3 fouls in the opening half of play. 3-0, your score at the half. We're going to step aside for about 8 minutes. As the clock continues to roll here at halftime, we'll come back and we'll get you ready for the second half of play. With Breanu leading KCU 3-0, our coverage continues after this on Kool TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mall Boulevard in Grayson. Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money, New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb God puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus. Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
Back here in Grayson as we get you ready for the second half of action between Breanu and KCU. James Collier, happy to have you along with us here this afternoon. My camera operator is my son, Trey Collier. Happy to have everybody tuned in here, whether you're watching some from the stands or stand at home. Several play down in Georgia tuned in this afternoon. So our goal this afternoon is to finish out this broadcast without getting stung by a yellow jacket. Right now it's not looking too good. We've got about 5 yellow jackets on the top of the press box here, and they continue to get more aggressive by the minute. So Knights will have the possession of the ball to start the second half, and off we go to work it from right to left as I view it the same as you on your screen watching in from home. Big side will be to watch for the Golden Tigers will be the near side this time, as Kingston was very instrumental in setting up several of those pushes that got the Golden Tigers rolling in the first half. Here she touches on the near side. Nice defensive step to, though, by Aubrey Logan. And forces a turnover. On the back line there, Kike the Bull takes it away, but KCU wins it. Ray settles, tried to punch it through, can't get the connection. Manley settles on that back row from her center back position. Lee Sparks, great to see her back out on the field. Ball down the near side, Kingston. Outside the 18, she'll take it on the 18. She'll go right at the goalkeeper, and a nice little touch at the net, as that was Maddie McMahon. McMahon, the 2023 Georgia Player of the Year, scored 111 goals during that season. Thank you, Jamie, for that information. Boy, how that information plays right into a broadcast. Perfect ball there by Kingston as she worked that right side. McMahon right down the middle, and she fed it right to her. Now Kingston's got it again. She'll take this one off to the left edge. That one's off to Batista. The right side has been good for the Golden Tigers. Ball back out near midfield, settled down. King will start the press. Out to McMahon, tied up there with Manley. She'll settle it back to Laura. Laura with some really great ball movement there. Now 50-50 ball off the chest. Ray turns it to the far side. Swing of Padron, looking to Kingston on the near side. Kingston in a scurry, and Oxier just able to keep that one at her feet when she rolled past. Was able to knock it down with her leg and keep it right next to her body. So Kingston couldn't catch it on the back end. Now KCU punting with that wind at its back and gets a heck of a ball. Out in front is Elena Hutchinson. Off the cross or the upright of the left edge. Jean Pierre with heavy pressure on from behind has it taken off of her feet. So we got Padron. Looks left. Bautista. Rolls it all the way to the near side. Kaithabol settles it down. Here come the Golden Tigers working the right side. A through ball out to Kingston, right side. She's got McMahon out in front. Bends it down inside the 18. Slams on the brakes, goes left. Tries to cross it to the left upright, but can't make the connection. And a sub coming on for KCU. Taylor Isaac returning as Sparks will check out. So Lacey Boyd with a goal kick for the Knights. Acker looks right side, Kitson down the near side line. That was going to tumble off the end line, and a goal kick coming up for the Knights. So the Golden Tigers put 3 across in the first half, 2 of those coming in the final 4 minutes. And then add a quick goal here in the second half on a beauty of a ball on a feed from Kitson. McMahon right down the center. Acker plays it out of the air. Laura trying to settle. One-on-one battle there with Aubrey Logan. She wins it. Ray tries to step 2. And they had McMahon offsides as she tried to skip through there on the nice through ball by the Golden Tigers. That's one of the things, too, when the goals start to come. As an offensive player, you want to be up as far as you can get. You're excited when you see that ball coming. You want to try to leak out on that through ball, trying to get that extra step. And that time, McMahon just a little bit of a quick header out in front of the defense at step 2 and got her off sides. Menjivar just turns it out of bounds on the near sideline. So a throw in for the Knights, but just outside the 18. Can they put something in play? Jean-Pierre settles at her feet with heavy pressure. Acker shoves her off the ball, takes it away from her. She'll turn it back upfield. Nobody's home there. She was looking to the far side for Bautista. Here's Bautista, left side. Brings it through to the right. There's Boyd on a header that turns it away. Taylor Isaac working with heavy pressure from Tabul. McMahon brings it back to Kitson. Kitson had it off of her foot just a little bit too much, and she couldn't get back to it. Now she finds it back at her feet. Acker with 2 on. And that was a ball that just found Caitlin Cottle. She didn't get it, it found her. And they'll get her with an inadvertent handball, so a free kick coming up for Breanu. Touch it off to the far side. Working that far side edge on the back line, it's Toscani. Now Laura, who netted the first goal of the game, and a header off the corner kick from Bautista. Trying to bring it to the near side. Really good job reading that one was Kayla Maupin, the center back working on the outside edge today. She stepped right in that line and took it out. Here's a ball down outside. Kitson, 1v1 with the goalie. Goes right at her, and a great save by Auxier. Got it here on the Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. I think she was thinking just go chip shot and did get quite enough underneath it to get it up in the air to get it over top of the keep. Here's Bautista. She's off. She gave it up to Laura, tried to sneak out the back door, and when she did, she got drawn off sides. That's the reason why that ball made it at her feet. There was nobody near her. That's one of the things as an offensive player, when you try to set that play up, the little give and go, you got to make certain when you give it up, you get yourself back on side if the defense steps up when the ball goes that direction. That may be the first ball today that Zariah Gonzalez-Galano has touched in this ball game. She's been a lonely player in this contest this afternoon. But her team has staked her a 4-0 lead with 3 goals in the first half and then 1 here early in the second. Here's a ball out to Kitson, and Kitson was off. Kayla Maupin got into the defensive battle there with Tabul, and could not make the hook up to keep her on side. Kai Tabul, a sophomore out of Lutz, Florida, came in late there in the first half, playing on that back row on the defensive side, and has done a really good job of it. Here's Laura. Swinger Padron. Down near side, Kitson on a run. She'll settle it off the side, take it down to the 18. Maupin giving chase. Nice job there by Boyd to take away that center pass that they were looking for. Laura coming down the middle. Swinger Padron with the drop. Goes back out to Tybal. Taylor Isaac does a good job there of deflecting that one away. It'll be a throw-in coming up for the Knights. Kitson trying to find McMahon, could make the hook up there, and a nice ball across the face of the 18. And another offsides call against the Golden Tigers. Looking out the players right now on that back line for KCU, they're just gassed. They have been on the attack pretty much the entire ball game. Very hot day here in Grayson, looking close to 90 degrees. Temperature probably feeling over 100 down on the turf. Here's Kitson on a run up the right side. Puts it with the left foot. Did it cross over? It did not. Drew the upright. Take a look at this one. Went with the right-footed poke as it drew off the upright there. Looked twice like it was going to cross over the goal line right there inside the box. And somehow that ball stays out of the net, and we stay at 4-0. Tigers will go negative, bring it near side. As Tybal rolls it off to Kitson. She'll give it up to Acker. Golden Tigers don't like what they have. They'll center it up. Look left this time. Gladys Sepulveda checking in for her first action today. Sepulveda, junior out of Gainesville, Georgia. 32 minutes to go here in the contest. 4-0, Breanu in front. Nice ball, one out of the air there. Sepulveda off that left edge to Bautista. Laura at midfield brings it near side Acker. Looking down near side, Kiston was on a run, but they couldn't get it to her. Now they roll her up to her as the defensive line steps two on the back end of Bailey Lewis. Laura off the left side this time. Big swing with the right foot. There's the mitts of the goalkeeper, but it bends wide. Take a look at it here on the instant replay. This was a nice through ball. Laura with the settle to the right foot and just bends it wide. So a corner kick coming up on the near side. This time it's Menjivar. Breanu with already one goal off of a corner. The first goal of the contest back to open things up in the 24th minute. Menjivar, good ball up in the air, and right there is Hope Oxier. Puts the mitts to it in a lot of traffic. This is a tough plate. We'll take a look at it again. Really good ball there by Menjivar. And Oxier just goes up and stretches the mitts out and makes the grab. You see a lot of goalies, sometimes they get in much traffic, they'll just come up and they'll punch the ball, just trying to get it out of the area. But that time she had enough room around her where she wasn't crowded. There was a lot of people in the area and was able to get that one into the mitts. Lizzie Smith has come into the ball game. Her first action in the contest. Beautiful ball out in front. McMahon couldn't win the run to it, but they had her offside either way. It was a late call. They waited to see what was going to happen. Now the official is basically giving a lesson to his near side official, saying, you got that one, it's got to go up. That's the thing. It's your job as the official. When you're offside, you got an offside, the flag has to go up, and then the center official makes the decision of when to enforce it if they need to. Smith turns that one back toward the middle. Trying to come down the center there was Caitlin Cottle, but she couldn't get it to her feet. So a throw-in coming up for KCU. First we'll get a sub in. I believe it's Jersey Fulton who's checked in. And the numbers on the jerseys are almost impossible to see. That is Jersey Fulton. Smith on the back row with two on. Nice little move there by KCU on the near side. That was Taylor Isaac. Throw-in coming up for the Knights. Bailey Lewis. Knights with two players right there in the same area. Jean Pierre and Aubrey Logan. Now Ray. Booms that one off Kitson's feet. Throw in for the Knights. Trying to get it down to Caitlin Cottle. Nothing happening there, and Aubrey Logan bends it across the top of the 18, and big swing of the leg from out top, and it bends wide left. Another sub for the Knights coming on. Cottle goes out. Back in for KCU is Taylor Allen, junior from Salyersville, Kentucky. 27 minutes left to play in regulation. Breanu leads at 4-0. Acker settles it down. Try to play a through ball. Kitson wanting to stay on. Now they get it out in front, and it's a foot race between Kitson and Boyd. Kitson off the right side. She's got a one-on-one at the goalie. She'll go right at the goalie, and a nice play there again by Hope Oxier. Timed it up perfectly. What a save there in the net. Kitson had a good run. Throw in on the far sideline coming up after Kayla Maupin couldn't keep it in. We're now trying to get above 500 on the season, sitting at 2-2. Took the season opener over Faulkner as a loss, 1-0 in a weather-shortened game. And came back with a pair of wins. Fell last time out to U-Pike 1-0 on Wednesday. Kitson again with McMahon out in front. Goes with a nice right-footed swipe and puts it in the back of the net, that time with ease, and that one goes down and makes it 5-0. Beautiful finish there by Madison Kitson, freshman out of San Antonio, Texas. You had to wonder, too, a couple of times that she'd gone at the goalkeeper and, got it really deep. That time she said, I'm not even going to take the angle this time. I'm going to go right to the center of you and just kick it off to the side. That was a beautiful ball off the side of her foot, crossing across after she just got inside the 18-yard box. Kitson had not scored a goal before this contest today. And now she has a pair of them. Cabezos playing up front now. Wanting to get a run, trying to send McMahon on a run up the near sideline. Knights take it away for the moment, and then Cabezos tries to save it, but it'll trickle across the center part of, or right before the midfield line. A throw in for KCU. Smith. Acker plays it out now to Laura. Laura at midfield. Goes across the Knights logo. Near side, McMahon. McMahon pops it out in front. She's got a one-on-one now. Takes it off to the right edge. Crosses it up. Laura's trying to get to the back post. Nice save there as they come down with Toscani trying to make the back post play and couldn't get it there. Another nice save by the keep for KCU. So a corner kick coming up on the far corner. And Abby Toscani, freshman out of Tarpon Springs, Florida, will put it in the air. High bounding ball into the 6, off the header, and nearly found its mark as Bridget Swinga-Padron got good contact, but just sent it wide of the right upright. Lee Sparks returning for KCU. And coming in for the first time is Emily Nix for Breanu. And we're going to get a goalkeeper change as well. So Emily Nix goes into the goal. And we're taking a water break. So 22-11 to go here in the contest. And a hydration break here in Grayson. We'll step out as well. We'll come back and continue our matchup after this on Kool TV.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money, New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
Back here in Grayson as we go back underway out of the water break. Jamie, thanks for the clarification. We got absolutely nothing on pronunciations from you guys, so your team. So we were trying to go with the best stuff that we could find. So McMahon for the last name there. And a couple of you have dropped over some stuff in there. I greatly appreciate the assistance. Again, I hate saying people's names incorrectly, and if I make a mistake, I'm not afraid to admit it. So hopefully we've got that correct. If I did say it correct there, please tell me and I'll fix it. That's nothing that bothers me whatsoever as a broadcaster. I hate saying people's names incorrectly. So, McMahon, let me know if that's correct. I believe that's the way you're pronouncing or putting it out there, and we'll definitely certainly make sure we've got that squared away. So, just inside of 21 minutes to go here in the contest. 5-0. Here's Laura out in front. She's going right at the new keeper for KCU of Sophia Sanders, and she makes a stellar stop right here, her first 60 seconds on the pitch. Here's another run up that left edge. Nice turn. Another big save there by Stevens. And I will say this on my defense on this with how I was saying McMahon. That was the same pronunciation or spelling for my former fire district when I worked in the fire service when I was out of Louisville, Kentucky. And that was the name of our firehouse. We were McMahon. So it was spelled exactly the same way. So that was the reason I was going with McMahon. I see your pronunciation saying McMahon. So, again, apologies for saying it incorrectly, but that's the reason that I did go with McMahon instead of McMahon. Corner kick coming up on the far side. High bounding ball trying to come down the middle. Acker got a left foot on it, but a rolling ball right there to the new keeper of Sanders. We go inside of 19.5 to play. 5-0. The Golden Tigers in front. Sanders with a big booming ball with the wind at her back. Tybal settles it at her feet, rolls it up that left side. A lot of new faces out there on the field that have moved into different positions. Some have been on the field, but just in different positions. They've got now Cavazos pulled up on the near side where Kitson was. Here's Lizzie Smith. Acker settles, bring it right back to her. McMahon at her feet. Wanted to play a through ball ahead to Cavazos. Could not make the connection. Tried to play that one up to Cavazos, and as soon as she got the ball moving forward, that was Menjivar, and she's like, that's my bad. I could hear her from up top here. And you like to see that from a team, is you're trying to be precise with what you're trying to do, and you just miskick one or don't get it quite on the area that you want to go with it, and you take ownership of it. Hey, that's my bad. I'll get you on the next one. Sepulveda settles. Acker takes it off to the far side to Tybal. Agreed. Tries to cross and switch fields. Cavazos down in the far corner. That'll tumble across the end line for a goal kick coming up for the Knights. Now goes negative, drops it out to the near side. Menjivar will settle things down. Right back to her from Acker. They'll take it off to Laura. Now swing it off to the other edge. Tybal up the far side. She's got a little bit of space in front of her to make a run. Nakrit. Acker tried to roll it through. A nice job on the back row by Bailey Lewis to get a foot on that one and make it down. Thank you, Jamie, for the clarification. Another big bounding ball. This one's going to roll all the way back into the 18, and Emily Nix, who's taken over in the box for the visitors, gets her first touch of the contest. Sends that one into the wind out near midfield. Near side, Cavazos trying to center it up. She's got to run down outside the 18. Goes to the right side, right at Stevens. Fires a long shot at her, and Stevens pounces on it right in front of the net. Good ball there by Cavazos. Beautiful angle that she took there after beating the defender. But Sophia Stevens knocks it down and then gets there before McMahon can come in and finish it up. There's Jean Pierre. Jean Pierre had it for just a moment, and again, as soon as it touches her feet, it's like just anything that's outside, it just attacks immediately. That's what it's like with her. The defense just goes immediately to her like a magnet. They do not want to allow her to ever get a ball near her feet to where she can do stuff with it, because she is deadly when she gets an open space. Out in front, Sepulveda trying to roll it through. The Crete comes to the right side after swiping that one down, but can't make the connection. Goal kick coming up for the Knights. Here comes Ray back on. Morgan Ray out of Boyd County. And she'll replace Bailey Lewis on that back row. Now Stevens needs a little help there from her center back of Lacey Boyd. Her shin guard was messed up. She's got those great big mitts on. She can't go down and fix it. So it's an assist there from the teammate. Low line drive ball. Knights had it played down for a second, but it's right back at the feet of the Golden Tigers, and Boyd will turn that away on the far side. Here's Laura trying to settle out near midfield. Knights get it, rolling it up that edge. As they get a new player in, Jocelyn Weisbrot, freshman out of Russell County, Kentucky. Seeing some action here in the second half. As we're inside of 14 minutes to go in the contest. 5-0, Breanu. 3 goals in the first half, 2 here in the second. Kitson has 2 of those. And a big ball off the far side there by Lacey Boyd. Had the wind at her back there. That was right at 30 yards away from that far edge, and she put it on goal. Nix has a big bounding ball over the turf. Off the turf, I should say. Tybal settles at her feet, takes it up the left edge. That's Laura. She scored the first goal in the contest. Acker knifing her way through, sends it up the near side. Cephazos right at the goalkeeper. Rolls that one through, and that one's going home for the goal. Sophia Cavazos pops it in there for the 6th goal of the game for the visitors. Beautiful through ball there that got her up and just got it off the right edge before Stevens could get there. So 3 goals in each half for the Golden Tigers, and it's 6-0. As Breau's looking to move to 3-2 on the season with a conference win here today on the road. Lucas tried to play down the ball that pinballed off of her shins. Here's Acker. She started that last run. She'll roll it again. Off to the near side. Cavazos takes it off the right edge of the 18. Punches it out across the 6. Loose ball and just wide of the box as McMahon was right there and could not put the ball back in. Take a look at it here. She was in perfect position as it caromed off the keep and just bent it wide there on the putback attempt. Cavazos will settle near side. Player coming on from behind. Nice little swift move. Brings it out to Acker. She'll switch fields. Tybal off to the left edge. Tybal with a nice move. That ball pinballs loose. It's down in the far corner. The Greek trying to track it down, but could not get there. It'll be a throw-in coming up for KCU. So we'll go across the 11-minute mark here. Toss in from KCU's Caleb Malpin, the sophomore out of Hodgensville, LaRue County High School. One out of the air on the kick there by Sepulveda. She'll center it back up, now take it left. Here's Acker. Near side to Smith now. And Smith lost the control of that one, and it'll stay with the Golden Tigers on a throw-in. Looking down for McMahon. Took a high bounce over top of her head, but KCU's able to regain possession. Here's a good run up the near side for the Knights. And Amelia Lucas had it taken away for a moment. It'll be a throw-in for the Knights just across the midfield stripe. Lucas out of Ashland, Kentucky. Played her high school career at Ashland Paul Blazer. Finds Weisbrot. She'll kick it down in the far corner looking for Jersey Fulton. Fulton's not going to get there as it'll tumble across the end line and will be a goal kick. Nice job there by Tybal on the back end of kind of boxing that one out to keep it in play. Jean Pierre coming back on after a short break there coming out of the water breakage. 9 minutes to play in regulation. And a big thanks to our sponsors this year. Our title sponsors are Clark's Pump and Shops, A&A Porta Potties, and River Cities Builders. They've been with us from the inception here of Kool TV, starting now our third season. And then down in the bottom right-hand corner, all of our great sponsors that's jumped on with us this season to provide coverage for high school and collegiate athletics. Cavazos centers it up. Ball trickles off of the center back there of Kayla Maupin and goes into the hands of Sophia Stevens. Nice job there by Maupin to get back and deliver some kind of a wall of defense there to take away that crosser from the near corner. Fulton trying to chase that one down. It goes out of bounds across the way. Looking up into the foothills that run parallel to the stadium on I-64. Lots of foliage showing color. We get another goalkeeper in as Sarah Cook, freshman out of Lilburn, Georgia, checks into the ball game. Started seeing that foliage color changing starting back at the latter part of August when the Knights had the home opener against Grace Christian. Now 3 weeks later, looking up there, and there's just as much orange, yellows, and reds as there are green. So Cook, much like Nix, as soon as she checks into the ball game, has a ball that bounds over top of the defensive head and a couple tricks back to her. Near side, Cavazos. Cavazos down in the near corner, poked out of bounds there by KCU's Elena Hutchinson. Most beautiful sound in the world, that right there going in your background. Sound of fire trucks. Brings back memories from my days in the service. Spent nearly 20 years in the fire service and now working teaching and broadcasting. Near side, Cavazos settles it just outside the 18 with heavy pressure on by Hutchinson. And a big swing of the leg there by Swing of Patron and just bends it wide right And a goal kick coming up for KCU with 6 minutes to play. Low line drive there. Jean-Pierre slams on the break on a sick move there at midfield. Keeping at her feet. Loses the ball as it's taken right off of her feet. As that was from Menjivar. They had it out in front to Yelissa Crete, and she was offside. Warm afternoon here in Grayson. Up near 90 degrees today, but a nice breeze has certainly helped the temperature up top here. I know down on the field it hasn't done probably much at all. Playing on that turf, turf usually adds, especially when you get sun beating directly down on top of it, high up over top of the head where we started here today at 1. It'll add 10, 15 degrees to it, depending on the intensity of that sun. Hottest turf I've ever been on was during August in Marshall during fall camp. And it was so hot when the sun was on the main part of the turf, when you stood flat, you had to move, because if you didn't, it started burning the bottom of your feet. Big ball there. Kicks off the keeper's gloves, and the back row turns it away of Acker. Lacey Boyd sent another big bounding ball from deep and nearly poked it in for a goal here. Inside of 4 to play. It's been a day of firsts for this visiting Golden Tigers team, as Madison Kitson poked in 2 goals, her first of the season. And then Sofia Cavazos, popped in her first collegiate goal. The contest started with a score off the header by Xiomara Laura off the corner kick from Jocelyn Bautista. That came in the 24th minute. Bautista put a goal in the 41st minute, and then Kitson puts in her first goal just before the break in the 44th minute, and it was 3-0 at the half. Maddie McMahon gets the goal in the 47th minute, and we're going to get another goal here late in the ball game, as that one's going to be Sepulveda, who pokes it in on the nice through ball here that started from Swinger Padron. That's exactly what you're taught to do when you go from that left side. Take it to the right corner and put that one in perfectly, and makes it 7-0 here with 2:44 to go in the contest. So back to where I was before the goal. Madison Kitson in the 65th minute added her second goal of the game. Sofia Cavazos in the 78th minute made it 6-0. And Gladys Sepulveda in the 88th minute. 7-0 is where the score stands, as we have just over 2 minutes left to go here in regulation. Trying to roll it ahead to McMahon. McMahon makes a nice play on it, gets out in front, still with heavy pressure off the right side, loses it, and we'll get a foul back at the just inside the 30. As again, that's one of those delayed fouls there. McMahon got pushed a little bit, maintained, kept the ball on her feet for a second, but then it caused her to drift off of the ball, and now you get the whistle that brings the ball back to the spot of the original foul. So inside of 2 minutes left to go, can Breanu poke in another one. You know, a hat tip to KCU today. Again, the score doesn't show the complete effort that this team has given. There has been some remarkable saves from Hope Oxier that she had back in her times that she was in the net today. Sophia Stevens came into the ball game and immediately made 2 stellar saves in the box. But this Golden Tigers team has been on the offensive attack most of the contest. Precision passing, working the ball up the right side. It was Madison Kitson that led the surge for most of the first half. Easily could have been 3-0 before when it was only 1-0. But they just keep feeding and kept rolling where they wanted to go with it, and was able to get the ball into the back of the net 3 times in the first half, now 4 times here in the second, as we have just over 30 seconds left to go in the contest. Big thanks to all of our fans watching in, whether you were cheering on for the Golden Tigers, cheering on for KCU. We greatly appreciate you tuning on the broadcast here this afternoon as we bring you action of KCU and Breanu. Here, I've been greatly appreciative of all the folks from Breanu that have added in some additional stuff that give me for the broadcast, as well as helping me out with some of the pronunciations. Again, I love that kind of information. We greatly appreciate it all the way through. Here's Jean Pierre, had it off of her foot as it'll roll into the box. Sarah Cook will put the fingers on it, and there's the horn that takes us to our final. Breanu wins it 7-0 over KCU with the win. They go to 3-2. With the loss, KCU will fall to 1-5. Again, hat tip to my camera operator, Trey Collier, as he did a great job, as always, working with us here this afternoon, as well as all the great folks here at KCU. Phenomenal group to work with. Megan and Athletic Director David Manning do a great job all the way across the board. 7-0, your final score. Breanu wins it here this afternoon in Grayson. For Trey Collier, I'm James Collier. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Thank you for watching another KCU Knights soccer broadcast on Kool TV. This broadcast of Kentucky Christian University Soccer has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Hit Sports Network and Kool TV.